Hey folks, it's Nate. I decided to come back with another Quickcast. I think it's been long enough. So I don't have anything significant going on to tell you guys about. I just figured I'd give you guys a quick update on things that have been happening. You may have noticed I have shaved off the goatee. Let me know if you like the new look. I spend most of my life with a goatee, and every now and then I get tired of it and I shave it off, and I go like this for a week or two and grow the goatee back. So yeah, I decided it's warm enough that I don't need the facial hair. So whatever. You might notice I'm driving the LJ for a change. That like never happens, right? My brother-in-law's car's not working and he's in a bind, so I let him borrow the Patriot for the day. Figured I'd drive the Jeep, like I need a reason to drive the Jeep, right? Whatever. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. At the moment I'm stopped in traffic. I'll be moving again any minute, and hopefully it doesn't make too much noise so you can't hear me. So yeah, it's the beginning of, well, it's the end of June. It's the end of May. Tomorrow's June 1st. No, wait. I'm off by one. Tomorrow is May 31st. Today is May 30th. Anyway, my point I'm trying to make here is that we're at the end of May. And I've spent 3 out of 4 weekends in May off-road, and it was kind of awesome. On the other hand, it was also kind of missing my family. So June, I'm actually not going to be off-road much. I don't have any off-road consulting work lined up. I don't have any guiding lined up. June is going to be catch up with my family, make sure my wife doesn't divorce me month. You guys all understand that, right? I gotta back up a little. Don't want to run into the guy behind me. He might get upset. So anyway, yeah, first weekend in May, I had the Jeep Jamboree, which was a good time. During that weekend is when Chris Meacham started his call-outs / my Jeep story thing, and that has been great for my subscribership. I probably doubled my subscribers in the month of May, which is great, and it's still going. So I hope it keeps going, and we can get closer to that monetization mark. Because I got to be honest, I love doing this, but it would be even more awesome if I made a little money doing it, because I could put that money into a number of things I've got going on in my personal life, which would then improve my ability to produce more videos for you guys. I can get better gear, get some upgrades for the Jeep. I've got one in mind at the moment. I'm thinking about building a high clearance skid plate by myself instead of paying $500 or whatever to buy one. So I don't know when that'll happen, because again, the aforementioned finances aren't there, but once they are, you know, we'll go get that done. It should be awesome. So the second weekend in May was the Off-Road Consulting Mother's Day run, and I got the guide for that, and I brought my mother along. And I so wanted to make a video for you guys, just showing the cab of me taking my mother off-road. It's the first time she's ever been off-road. She had a great time. There were no panic fits like you might think, which is why I wanted to make a video out of it. But to be honest, when I'm guiding, I got to keep my head together, and I got to keep track of all the people that are with me, and I got to keep track of where we are in the park, and there's just too much to do. It is really hard to make a video while I'm guiding. I could do dash cam video, I could do this sort of video, I suppose, but really putting things together and trying to plan shots and whatever, it's hard enough to do when I'm part of a group, when I'm videoing myself, and doing it while guiding, especially guiding professionally, you know, for off-road consulting, I just, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't be doing that, because my goal is to get the customers the best day possible, not further my YouTube channel. Speaking of off-road consulting, though, I talked with Kyle a little bit, and I'm thinking about making a video on high lift safety. So I got to work with him and find out when we can get that done. I was going to have him involved in it, because who better to help me with a video on high lift safety than a guy who teaches classes on recovery and safety and whatnot. So that should be awesome. I'm going to figure out when and where we can do that and talk to him. get that lined up. I'm gonna think it might be a mid to late summer thing, because like I said, June is family time. I got just about every weekend in June lined up with something for the kids, or for the wife, or for whatever. So that's going to be a tough month to get any of that done. But maybe July, August, we'll see. I know August is the summer jamboree, and I'll see Kyle then. Maybe I can work it into that weekend, or maybe not. It's a busy weekend. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Then the third weekend in May, I actually was home, did some family stuff, helped my brother-in-law out. I won't go into it, but he's going through some stuff and he needed the help, so I'm glad that I did have guiding lined up for the third weekend in May, but it fell through. So, it actually worked out for the better. I was able to help the family out. And then the last weekend in May was our Memorial Day run, which I've already put a few videos up of footage I've captured from the Memorial Day weekend. We basically camp all weekend. I'm with a group of local Jeepers that we've been wheeling together for the past 20 years or so. Some of us anyway, some of them are newer than that. We call ourselves the Northeast Pennsylvania Crawlers. We're not an official club or anything, but we got a Facebook group, and that's how we organize our runs. Yeah, every year we do a weekend of camping and wheeling, and that was this past weekend. We usually do it on Memorial Day weekend, so there you go. We had fun. We had a good weekend. We had a bunch of fun, a bunch of well-experienced Jeepers, and it was nice to be out with a group where I didn't have to, I wasn't the only experienced guy there, you know what I mean? I love guiding, I love teaching, but sometimes it's great to just get out and enjoy the trails, and that's exactly what I got to do this past weekend, and I really am happy to have gotten to do that. So yeah, that was my month of May. Like I said, I don't have many trips lined up for the next couple months. I know Crawling for Cops is this weekend, but this weekend is my kids' dance recital. So sorry, I gotta spend time with the kids every now and then, right? So yeah. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys about? Oh, I mentioned in my I put a video out thanking you guys for all the new subscribers, and I mentioned that I was planning a giveaway. Well, I'm still mulling over in my head how to make that happen. In the next month or two, I think that'll be a thing that I'm going to do. So keep your eyes out, subscribe, hit that bell, so that way when I announce the giveaway, you can be right on top of it. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet. I got a couple ideas. It might be a shirt from my Teespring store. It might be something else that I have offered to me from a friend, Blaine, who you've seen in some of our videos. He offered something that he bought two of and only needed one that may end up as our giveaway. I don't know. It's something we featured on a different video. So I'll let you guys dangle with that, because I don't know if that's what we're going to do yet or not. So if it does go that way, you guys are going to have to thank Blaine somehow. Let's see, what else do I got going on? I don't know. Oh, I got some control arms. Yeah, so two cool things that are coming up, and I think they're going to happen at the same time. One is I got some stock JK Sport springs, and I have done some research, and I've watched some other YouTubers that claim and have demonstrated that you can put JK springs on a TJ and get a little bit of lift and a little bit better ride. So I'm planning that. I've got some JK Sport springs. Again, these came from Blaine. When Blaine put his lift on, he had these springs just sitting in the closet, and wow, that's fun. Sorry, I'm driving through road construction, and there's a spot where they have ground off some lines that have left this. Here, see, this is awesome. I don't know how that's going to come out in the video, but I'm sure it's going to look funny. Anyway, here we go. We're going to cross them, and done. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that. And I got an adjustable control arm, adjustable track bar for the rear, which will solve another problem that I have. And it's funny, I just bought a track bar relocation bracket, and then I got a free JKS track bar, adjustable track bar, which if I had known I was getting, I wouldn't have bought the dang relocation bracket. But anyway, my rear axle's a little bit off center, and I think it's causing some issues. Not anything major, but I just want to fix that. So that's going to get fixed. That's coming up, along with control arms. So the guy I work for on the weekends, the guy that runs Off-Road Consulting, Kyle, he got an upgrade. He went to a Clayton long arm kit on his LJ, and he remembered that there's this guy that guides for him that has an LJ that's pretty close to stock. That's me. He had some Clayton short arms on it before, and he said they're in pretty darn good shape. Some of the joints need to be rebuilt, and that's okay. They're just Curry Johnny joints. I can manage that. Anyway, he just gave me the control arms because he said he'd gotten them on a deal, and he just wanted to pass along the good fortune. So thank you, Kyle, if you watch my videos. I appreciate the generosity. So I've got that stuff set up. Hopefully all three of those things, the track bar, the JK springs, and the control arms, are going to go on at the same time. And I'm going to try to align my front end in the garage. So this is all going to be video content that's coming up, just because, well, I love you guys and I want to give you new content. So yeah, that stuff's all coming. Hopefully in the next, maybe it'll happen sometime in June. Who knows, since I'm not wheeling much in June, or July for that matter. I think I got time in July. Yeah, so that about covers it, guys. I'm almost home at this point, and I'm gonna have to stop the video. Some car coming the other way. I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I mentioned that I have this Teespring store. If you go to teespring.com/stores/SWBCrawler, I think it is. There's a link to it. If you go to SWBCrawler.com, there's a link at the top for apparel. I basically have this little apparel shop that I have set up, and my wife has blocked my driveway. Why did she do this? Anyway, I have this little apparel shop where I'm coming up with interesting little t-shirts, slogans, and whatever that I'm slowly expanding. If you guys want to support me that way and get some cool apparel out of it, I get about half of each purchase. I get about half of it in profit. So yeah, that would be awesome if you want to do it that way instead of just blindly giving me money. If you'd rather blindly give me money, you can do that through Patreon, patreon.com/SWBCrawler. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being you. Thanks for just watching my videos. That's awesome. I think it's great that anybody would watch me, this like amateur Jeep mechanic, watch me do anything. Thank you. It's awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna try to do Quickcasts a little more frequently. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I don't know. I guess this is the story of my life. Hey, but I'm gonna do this thing all the time, and then like 3 weeks go by in between. I'm like, wait, what was that thing I was doing? Oh, it was a Quickcast. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching, guys.